Hi, this is Doug Broad at Nash Community College, and in this video I'd like to show you how to use multi-line styles to speed up your work in AutoCAD. The figure here, which is figure 16.5 in our textbook in ARC 113, Residential Architectural Design, is a concrete wall with a furring wall in front of it. And it takes a lot of parallel lines to get this shown. And you have decisions to make. Do I want to show finishes or not? Do I want to show sheathing or not? What's going on? So this would ordinarily require a lot of offsetting and trimming. But with multi-line styles, you can save some time. Now, before I get started, I'd like to tell you I've already set up the units to architectural. I've set the snap to 12 inches, and I've set the grid to 4 feet, and I've set the limits to 0 by a distance of about 50 by 40 feet. And so we're zoomed out. So mlstyle is the command, and the thing to do would be to go new, and you have to come up with a name. I'm going to say concrete exterior. Now, I don't think it matters how you capitalize this because it's gonna all cap it. And I think that's self-explanatory. That doesn't need any description. The default is to copy the existing one, which in this case is the standard style. So you add individual parts of multi-line. Well, I want to start with 0, and then I want to go -8 for the concrete, and I'm going to add -9. I'll just key in here -9 and add -9.5. That's going to be a sheathing layer, although I'm not really sure we can get sheathing. So let's just delete that layer, and we'll go to what's 9 plus 3.5. It'd be 12.5. So let's go -12.5, and then we'll add -13. And let's mark the start and end lines. That'll be a closing line at the end. I would suggest you not work with the fill, although it would be nice if spaces between individual parts of a multi-line had individual hatches. So eventually we're going to have to explode this, but for now it's going to look really good. So there's my wall. In order to place it, you have to set that style current and then use the command ml for multi-line. So I'm going to start at 0, 0, and I'll go up about, let's say 20 feet, and then we'll go over 40 feet, down 20 feet, and close. And so now we have something that can be dimensioned. Let's go to the dim style command and set annotated current, and let's modify it to make it architectural. And we'll dimension that wall, and you can see it's 40 feet by 20 feet. You notice that the corners are already cleaned up for you. So I've got 8 inches, a 1-inch space, the furring, and a finish for gypsum board. So I hope this is makes a good start for you. Let's see how multi-lines hatch. I'm not sure whether this will hatch, but let's switch. I'm not going to even bother switching layers, but you really should switch layers when you hatch. And let's set the pattern to AR concrete. And we're going to select by picking points, and let's turn the snap off, and there we go. So it seems to be able to hatch a multi-line, although it is thinking a lot. So I hope that helps you in understanding how to do different types of walls quickly with multi-lines. Eventually you have to explode multi-lines, but while you're generating the initial geometry, it's really helpful.